I know for a fact that I love everybody equally. Whether you're black or Chinese or an Arab or a Jew or any race, I see all of you as equal to me.
Absolutely.
Okay? That is the truth. And when I'm in the train in New York City and I'm stuck with 20 people around me, I love the smell of each one. I love the smell of the Latino, of the Indian, of the Paki, of the Arab, of the Jew, of the black. That's who I became now.
What's the relation with flat Earth? Just like to know, maybe.
No, it's just a simple thing. They're telling me that the North Pole is freezing. They're telling me in the South Pole is freezing. They're telling me that these are the countries we're in.
Well, you should go.
Listen. And they're telling me that there's no way out except for this way. And they're telling me that everyone has diseases and everyone's going to be sick, especially genetically late. And they're telling me that we have a problem with oil and energy. They're telling me that there's a problem with divide and conquer and hatred, and these Arabs want to kill everyone, and those Muslims want to kill the Sunnah, and the crazy North Korean wants to kill. Wait a second. And they're telling me that I have to pay tax and wait 40 hours a week. They're telling me that, like me, there's billions of different planets. All these things. When you find out all of that is nonsense, this is something we can prove now. I can't prove who killed John F. Kennedy, although the last president who did Executive Order 10025, who tried to abolish the Federal Reserve, got killed, and he spoke to people like you. That's your first evidence. Look at the last speech of the last 3 American presidents. We are being controlled. There are secret societies. Take my words. We are being attacked. Why don't you believe a president of America who got killed, who was the first and last Catholic president? Explain to me. Why don't you believe Tesla, who died, telling you they're swapping experiments for stupid equations?
That everything you're saying is just nonsense.
My friend, you believe in Santa Claus. What am I going to prove to you? You believe in the Tooth Fairy. You do. Yes, you do. It's the same thing. So why am I going to waste my time with you? Now I wasted enough talk with you after speaking to these amazing gentlemen.
Trying to explain.
Okay, please.
Just proving you're saying
Get a
nonsense.
lighter. Get a lighter. You have a lighter? Burn this. Kill us. Yeah, that's what you want. You don't want to hear.
No, I'm
Start by 200
I
proofs.
tried to convince you.
You tried to convince. How old are you? 5 or 9? How old are you? 5 or 9?
So you.
How old are you? 5 or 9? I'm asking you a question.
I'm 19.
Okay, good. Start with 200 proofs the Earth is flat. History of flat Earth. Go to the sea. Buy a P900. Start taking photos of the ships, of the stars. Go to NASA. Ask them you want real photos of the Earth. Then research everything to do with Bert Sabran. Funny thing happened to them on the way to the moon, and astronauts gone wild. And start researching. And end of the day, if Santa Claus is part of you, it's part of you. But don't waste our time. Okay? Because you are, like the Matrix says, you're that guy that wanted the steak and sold his soul. Remember him? Tastes good. That's who you are. Yeah.
This is what's being offered to you here, is a red pill, where you can choose to take the blue pill and stay within the Matrix.
But don't tell anyone. Because if you tell anyone, they're going to put you in jail or make you psycho. What you got to say is, you know what, Mike? I've got a problem with the ball earth theory. I don't have enough experimental, physical, observable, testable proof to support it.
Are you in jail now? No, you're free to speak. Okay, to speak, right? To speak.
No, I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't. Freedom of expression is these days on the social media. And when we have websites being shut down, when we have Facebook pages being shut down, we're not free anymore. This is our last inch of freedom. And the first thing I asked one of those flat earthers that was talking to me, you are CIA, aren't you? You are FBI, because it's not easy for them to be here, infiltrating us, laughing at us, and taking pictures and taking names. So we're not free, my friend.
I haven't taken any pictures. You can taking videos. I don't mind. See, that's exactly contrary of what you're saying, right? It's exactly.
See, all of us, we pay taxes. We have no problem with financing a monkey with a camera being flown all the way to the space station. Okay? We want the live videos all the way, like this, all the way to the space station. Shh. After the change of atmosphere, shh, the Van Allen belt, shh. That thing, and then he comes out, trajectory, and then he goes into a gravitational lock. We want that live, and we will destroy anybody who messes with the Santa Claus believers. Until then, don't waste my time. Go find yourself a nice girl, because you're wasting your time. Because we became this after we were you for 30 years. You understand? I spat on a spiritual guy once, I swear to you, when I was 23. He was laughing at us about the moon and the stars. I knew that we didn't arrive to the moon because of certain movies, but the stars doesn't exist. I spat on him, literally. A 55-year-old man, I swear to you. That's who I was. I would have literally stabbed a flat earther 10 years ago. I would have kicked out my own cousin. You understand what I mean? None of us wake up and say, you know what, we want to be those crazy psychos in society and we want to promote this bullshit. We all were scientists in our ways. We all loved Star Wars and Star Trek, and we all wanted to get off this planet, and we all believed in lots of stuff. Unfortunately, we followed the path, and we do not go for Richard Dawkins' words of evolution. We go to the labs. We look at the fossils, and then we realize that this fossil is a fake. We can't promote it. When we look at the anatomy of a horse, and then we realize that a black NBA player and a midget are both humans, we don't say that the midget evolution so that he can reach the bananas on the tree, and that's why a black man is so tall. You understand what I'm saying? So go for the science. Look, there's a website, look it up now, called Descent from Darwinism. Look it up. Descent from Darwinism. 3,000 PhD scientists in Israel, in England, in France, in America say that there isn't enough experimental proof to promote Darwinism. And all of them are in cell biology and biologists and chemists. Do you believe in that website? Do you believe in it?
I don't know.
You have a phone?
Yeah, I can check.
Put it now. Because this is going to be a big step for you. Because if you say, what? All these scientists with PhDs are against what I'm learning in school, then maybe it's easier for you to calculate. Because unfortunately if we pick PhDs in astronomy and celestial mechanics, the first thing they'll do is confirm that we're dummies and that we put Descent from Darwinism. And then you're going to see, Descent, D-I-S-S-E-N-T, from, you know how to spell that, Darwinism, from Darwin, then add the ism at the end. Press enter. This one? Yeah. Wait. Don't worry, I have 5 phones. Yeah, I'm a millionaire too. Okay, here. There is, see it? Guys, look for the proof. Look at this. Now download the list. Okay, now here it's going to tell you the name of the scientist, which university he is, and what academic PhD degree he has. All of them against Darwinism. Like this list, there's another one that talks about free energy. There's another one that talks about what we are is basically something called what? Heliocentric or geocentric? Who are we? Do you know who we are? Who are we? Geocentric or heliocentric?
Once again, I'll explain to
what does heliocentric and geocentric mean?
It doesn't mean anything. Because relativity, there's no absolute in the universe except the speed of light.
Light is rubbish. Sound is faster than speed of light. Okay. Put proof.
So how do you explain that you hear a lightning before?
I'll explain. Ask and I explain. Because the lightning hits the dome and comes all the way back. That's why it takes a little bit longer, because it's going 5,000 miles. Whereas the light is a couple of miles away. You understand, my brother? Sound is faster than light. Sonoluminescence proves that sound hitting a bubble creates light. Sound pulses, proof sound pulses.
Cymatics.
Okay. Other than cymatics, and what sound does, boils water, heals DNA. We have been led to believe that it's all about light. 286,000 miles an hour. A second, sorry. That's what light is, and that's why it takes 8 minutes for the sunlight to come down, because it's 93 million miles away. Put proof, sound pulses faster than light. PhDs in an experiment in America in a university. You need to go down this rabbit hole away. Right now, what you did is wasted my time, because I have beautiful messages to explain to my brothers. Instead,
there's a guy from this list who's in my university.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask him.
Let him FaceTime me with you.
I'm gonna ask
all
him.
The books. Okay.
I'm gonna ask him if he really signed this.
If he what?
If he really signed this thing.
You understand or sign?
If he agrees to be on this list.
Okay.
Okay?
You're a beautiful man. I'm not saying no. Okay? But you have to understand. Look at this.
I'm just gonna check.
Look at this. Judy Mikovits, PhD scientist. She was arrested. Okay? Doctor fired, jailed, and broke. She proved that vaccines created autism. So they told her, you're going to tell her that this proof is nonsense, or we're putting you in jail. She didn't accept, they put her in jail. This is true.
Dr. Andrew Wakefield as well.
John Bedini, a scientist, an American. He was in the military for 25 years, an engineer. He created something called free energy through sounds, because he was working with speakers. He would go up to guys like this and tell them, you know what? If you get a coil, a copper, you resonate, all that stuff. They killed him and his brother. And his brother. John Bedini died November 5th, 2016, a year and a half ago. What I'm trying to tell you, this is real information. What is conspiracy? That a friend of mine died? How stupid are you to answer me that way? You think I'm going to say something and not take it to the court? Is that what you think? Is that what you think? Let's see the conspiracy camera of this little boy calling me a conspiracy. Let it open. Free Energy died unexpectedly Saturday, November 5th. Free Energy researcher. 4 hours after his brother Gary died, who was his partner?
Who wrote this?
Go to the burial of New York City. What are you doing? You stupid. I'm telling you, a friend of mine died. What do you mean who wrote this? What do you mean who wrote this? Now you're disrespecting me. I just told you a friend of ours died. Start by saying me here.
How do you know it's been killed by the government? How do you know it's being killed by the government or whatever institution you think is?
Oh, you mean why him and his brother died 4 hours in between after he was threatened and he gave information? Oh, that is a conspiracy. You're right. That is a conspiracy. So the guy was promoting free energy. He was threatened. Him and his brother both died within 4 hours of each other. His family saying the guy was healthier than an ox.
Okay. Just have a question.
So we're gonna call it a conspiracy. You know what? Just like JFK, he was a conspiracy. Sorry.
Stop it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Did promote free energy to people that believed him, and they like where were the threat coming from?
When you are promoting something that is against the best interests of the corporations like Nikola Tesla's Wardenclyffe Towers, where he was able to resonate to ley lines, which is what we have, positive, negative ions, and he was able to resonate, get the electricity, and send it through electromagnetism to the city of New York. And they were like, oh my God, this guy's gonna give free energy to everyone. Shut him down, shut him down. Burn his building down, let's get him broke. He's an idiot, he didn't do anything, he's a psycho. We put him as this evil scientist. After he dies 20 years later, you know what? He did discover radio. It was in Marsigny of Italy. That's what happens to you, my friend. My own cousins would have me killed because she's into evolutionary psychology.
You realize Tesla fell in love with a pigeon at the end of his life?
He what?
He fell in love with this pigeon at the end of his life.
You are more important than a pigeon. I can give you 20 million of my money, and that's normal in your country, but I can't talk to a pigeon? Are you crazy?
They had him locked up in the New Yorker.
You're crazy.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. God bless you for your beautiful words and your kind words. I hope today you take 0.1% of what I said, only, and you research it so that in your third generation of life, you'll maybe start thinking, you know what? Maybe they did get to the moon 3 times, not 20 times.
6 times?
That's all I want.
Now they didn't make it on pole 13, did they?
Okay, I'm gonna let you there. I think I'm gonna check if this academics actually is on this list. I'm pretty sure it's not.
I want to tell you something about peer review science. Everything you guys have was 15 years in the making.
Apparently, this guy is from my department, and redubbed is actually we actually agreed to be on this list.
What he was? You found him?
No, it's written in my department.
Spread love. Remember to choose compassion always over hate and over fear. Don't be scared.